In chapter 6, we learned that we could not take the square root of a negative number. That was not a real number. So in 7.1, we're introducing the complex number I. By definition, I squared is equal to -1, and I, therefore, is the square root of -1. So if we're looking at the square root of -4, this is not a real number, but now we can solve it. We can rewrite this into -1 times 4. Now -1 we substitute now with I squared, and we get the square root of 4I squared, which we have perfect squares now. We can take the square root of, and we get 2I. So whenever we have a negative under the radical symbol, we have to take out an I and then simplify the number, with the methods we have learned in chapter 6. Okay, so let's take a look at the square root of -49, 7I. The square root of -121 is 11I. Now what happens if we have a square root that is not perfect? Oops, here you can see. Well, this negative under the radical means we have to take out an I. The square root of 7 cannot be simplified, so our answer is I square root of 7. How about the square root of -20? Well, this gives us, we can rewrite it as I square root of 20. In chapter 6, we have learned how to simplify the square root of 20. We just factor this into the square root of 4 times the square root of 5. The square root of 4 is 2. 2I square root of 5. Okay?